Yo. Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
sir. Loud and clear. Let's
Okay.
go, baby.
What's going on? What's good, Mike? Mike, what the hell is going on?
All right, guys. I got to tell y'all something. We got a little announcement here, a little bit urgent matter to take care of. So we're gonna start with it. We're gonna get it out the way. We don't want no pity, no sympathy, but we want y'all to make sure y'all know where to go to get your stuff. The Nothing But Niners YouTube page has been shut down indefinitely. Now, indefinitely does not mean forever. It just means we don't know exactly when it's coming back. All right. So some people went out there and threw some shots at us or something. I don't know. Maybe I threw some shots at people I shouldn't have. Whatever happened. But have no fear. You guys can still get all of the Nothing But Niners typical free content over on patreon.com/NB9ERS. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. I have set it up so that you guys can subscribe and view for free. And those will be the shows that appear there for free, as well as to the paid members. And the bonus content will continue to be created throughout the week or weeks. All right, until we figure out exactly what's going on with the YouTube page. So there is a way to pay, and you will get bonus content, and there is a way to go for free. So make sure you guys head on over to patreon.com/NB9ERS. I'm still doing the 24-hour live stream. Did I announce that on here? I talked to you about that on here. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming before the Super Bowl, so make sure y'all get over there. It's going to be a crazy time. All of that's still happening. It just might all be on the Patreon page. So we want to thank you guys for your concerns. We'll try to figure out what exactly is going on, and updates will come throughout the week. But patreon.com/NB9ERS. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Well, welcome to No Harm, No Foul. We're your host, WayneBreezie, and that's Mike Andrews. I'm currently here in Mobile, Alabama. I'm in Mobile, Alabama, Mike. I haven't eaten anything all day because I've been up, had to go get my credentials at the butt crack of dawn because that's when they start down here. And then I was at the football field at the butt crack of dawn, and then took a little pause break, did a little live with John Chapman, and it's good to be here. I'm in my room. You can see I didn't make my bed back there. Don't even ask. It's just
Because tell yourself. You ain't even have to tell yourself, big bro. Like, I was gonna have your back. I had all the support in the world for you. Like, I was gonna blame room service.
I don't make.
You shouldn't have to make your bed. Room service is supposed to come in there and do that.
Well, it's different now. Like ever since COVID, they're like every other day or something like that. It's no more every day.
So that's true. You have to like request it now. Like they assume you don't want it until checkout. I think the signs actually something you're supposed to hang on to. You're right. You're absolutely right. So let me ask you this question though. Who told you it was pronounced Mobile? Because when I spell mobile or mobile, like that. Okay,
listen,
so check. Wait,
we're not gonna have this conversation. This is not gonna be a grammatic, phonetic. This is the way it is. Martin Luther King said mobile, so I'm gonna say mobile. He ain't saying mobile.
What do you call the thing that hangs over the baby's bed when they in the crib and it spins and with the music?
You call it a mobile.
You call it a mobile?
Yeah.
Okay, just like automobile.
Just like there it is.
Okay, now, what's the phone company? T what?
T-Mobile.
But they all spelled the same way.
Yeah. I think maybe T-Mobile spelling it wrong.
Because I've been to Delaware and they say Newark, Delaware. They say Newark, Delaware.
That's
but
different.
When you're in Jersey, they say Newark, Newark, New Jersey. And it's spelled exactly the same.
And see, that's funny because I say Newark.
You say Newark, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I was wondering if they said that to you down there. And I've been watching the Senior Bowl for years and all that. And I know they say live from Mobile, Alabama. And I'm like, who determined that it was Mobile? Like, is that something that we just put on it, or is that how they say it down there? That's why I was just wondering. That's all.
That's it's a good question, but it's the English language. It's the unsolved mystery of the English language.
He said for real. He said my partner from Mobile, and they say Mobile.
See,
Mobile, Alabama.
Because how you spell the gas station, they took the E off.
That's There's no E on that? Wait. Yo, wait, no way. You are lying to me.
Mike, come on, man.
Stop. Nah, I don't believe that. Hold on. Damn, I haven't seen a mobile gas station.
Yeah, they took away. There's no E.
Oh my God, there's no E.
That's probably how you're supposed to spell it. But
They
T-Mobile,
don't they don't exist anymore, right? They became Exxons.
I thought they were ExxonMobil. Oh, so maybe that's what happened. Maybe they were. Oh, I didn't. So Exxon brought them. I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. So maybe that's what, because I typed it in on Google and it brought mad Exxons to me. So I was like, okay, cool. And no, Forrest Gump said Greenbow, Alabama.
Greenbow. I ain't
So
that far.
how's the weather out there, man? What did you see? The sights and sounds. I know you were live over there and everything. I know you said you did your show with Chapman and all that, man. How you liking it out there so far?
I mean, the weather's pretty good, man. Like it kind of starts off a little brisk, and then it got super warm. Once that sun came out, man, it was probably that good 70 degrees.
Whew.
It's an up north spring day for sure. Um, that's pretty much what it is. Haven't seen much of Mobile other than downtown because that's where the convention center is, and then you got to go out to the school. So where they're having the events, the practices, that's at the Hancock Whitney Stadium out here. That's the South Alabama. If you guys know where Darrell Luter Jr. went, that's his school, his alma mater. I don't know if he graduated from here, but that's his school for sure.
There you go. Okay. All right. Look at that. Bam. Learning something new on the fly, man. Wayne, man, there's some stuff that's going to be going on. In today's episode, we want to talk about some Pro Bowlers. We want to talk about the Pro Bowlers, Pro Bowl events of the past and things like that. The NFL can't wait to talk about rest in peace, Sean Taylor. That was the safety that had the big hit in the Pro Bowl. And people were like, see, this is when the game was a game, right? But the truth is, everybody didn't hit like that during Pro Bowl games.
No, they didn't. He was different. But man, I haven't been a fan of the Pro Bowl since it became more what's the word? I'm gonna create my own breezyism. It became Harlem Globetrotter-ish, exhibitionish, kind of
more. Well, I can't say performative.
It became
less competitive and more performative.
Yeah, it became WWE-ish. Well, no, but you know what I mean. Like it became super fun, and it wasn't no longer a game. Because when I think of Pro Bowl, I'm thinking, and this is for all sports too, maybe except hockey, because hockey used to have a dope all-star game, but I don't know if they still do it the same. But NBA and the NFL all-star games are the worst all-star games to watch.
Yes. No real defense supported or played.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You might as well not even have the refs out there, bro.
Yeah, it's catch. It's really catch.
Yeah, but for me, the NFL Pro Bowl was when you got to see the best players from every team get together for the first time, and it was the NFC versus the AFC. And AFC won every year, but like it didn't matter. Like you wanted to see that, and it was real hitting, real plays drawn, real defense. Like you and the best, and you had to figure it out. It was dope, but now it's just it might not even be fun to watch.
It used to be fun to imagine, like, oh man, if Patrick Mahomes could throw to Justin Jefferson, what would he look like? And then boom, we get to see it. Right? Like that's what you kind of wanted to see. That was a bad example because it would be AFC. But you get what I'm saying though. Like that was it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what would Patrick Mahomes look like throwing to who's a good AFC wide receiver right now?
Amari Cooper.
Can't say Tariq Hill because we saw that already.
I was gonna say Amari Cooper. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, that
you know what I mean? Like, that's what it used to be about. It was like, man, I want to see them really go out there and work on something for a week and see what they could do together, and like, bam, just tear stuff up, and it will be banging. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So like those are the kind of things I used to be really excited about, and then that was for the game. Correct. But what really, really got me excited were all the events leading up to the game, the 3-4 days before. I used to love, they'll never bring it back, I don't think, but who can throw it the furthest? I used to love that competition, bro. I used to love it.
Do they still do the accuracy competition, like where they hit the
I like
bullseye?
that. Yes, I do
Remember
like the
Jim
accuracy
Harbaugh?
competition.
He tore that junk up that year. He did
Yeah.
it.
So I have the actual schedule here for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here.
That's this
So,
week, isn't it?
yes,
Interesting.
Thursday, February 1st. So in 2 days, starting at 7 p.m. on ESPN, it's gonna be. I'm watching. I like the skills events. Certain ones I don't care about. But
Yeah.
so the very first one is the precision passing. 3
Okay.
quarterbacks from each conference will accumulate points by hitting as many moving targets as possible in 1 minute. They tally the points and all that stuff. Then they have best catch, right? Pre-tape. Okay. Best catch will feature one player from each conference showing off their creativity and all that other kind of stuff. All right. This is one I don't care for right here. Closest to the pin. It's a golf accuracy competition in pro football. Like what, why? Like help me. Okay, go.
So
kick ass in practice. Okay, I love you.
So they hit the golf ball.
I can't hear you. Oh, never mind. It's not your fault. Sorry.
They hit the golf ball. I don't get it. I don't get the event. I'll watch it this year. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't get it. I don't get the correlation. Like when they do the dodgeball event, I get that correlation, right? That's to show, like, how aware you are. Can you bend? Can you get low? Can you get up? Can you catch? Can you block? Yeah, that takes some skill. I'm trying to, and I'm not. No. Not this is not. I am not degrading the game of golf. You have to be athletic to play golf.
But golf isn't a sport. I'll say it. It's not it's a competition, just like gymnastics, just like bowling. They're competitions, but they're not sports.
Why they're not sports?
Because you have no way of preventing your opponent from scoring or being good. A sport is something where you can stop them, in my opinion. My definition of a sport. I have to be able to play defense. In golf, you can't play defense. In bowling, you can't play defense. Tennis is a sport because it's whatever I do is directly going to affect you. Gymnastics, the world's greatest athletes are gymnasts.
Yeah,
but it's not a sport, bro.
But their defense is messing up, not being accurate, right? Because if they miss a flip or they miss a step, they score get low. So that
had nothing to do with me. You go out there and do your thing.
It ain't got nothing to do with you, but that's still part of the sport. That's what makes it a sport. Like, they still have to be on point because they facing the evils of gravity, the world, the pressure, like all that stuff can mess them up.
That is all individual based.
That's not all individual. It can happen to everybody though, Mike.
Yeah, just everybody who tries it.
Right. So like that makes it a sport.
No.
Just because there's not a person on person. So you're saying it can't be supernatural on person. They got to be person on person.
You ever
so Brandon and you catch ain't sportish because like it wasn't a person on the it was the helmet tip.
It was a whole person there trying to prevent him from making that catch and almost did. That makes it a sport. Right. You ever go bowling?
Of course I go bowling.
What you doing on lane 1 has nothing to do with what happened on the other side of the bowling alley. That's the same thing with people doing gymnastics.
But that's different because I'm not competing with the person on the opposite side of the bowling alley. But if I'm competing against the next person, that's the person that I'm competing with, that's when it changes. If it's competitive, it's a sport.
Oh my God. I hate Rob. I'm sorry. I hear you. But if it's competitive, it's a competition. That's been my point. It's 100% a competition. And
it's 100% still a sport. But your definition is there's no person to person contact.
It doesn't have to be contact. It's the ability to prevent your opponent from winning. That's what I'm saying. Person to person. Dunk contest.
But the dunk contest is a contest of skill.
Yes.
Right. Bowling is not a competition of skill. Like
what you say?
bowling, you still gotta out bowl the other bowler. When you're competing, if you go bowling, that's one thing. If you yeah, like, but you're in a league, right? You're
Yeah.
competing against
Yeah.
a different team, and do you train the bowl right?
You just go and practice, just like you would golf.
Is
and
practice
gymnastics.
training?
I mean, sure,
And then
you
it's
call
a
it-
motherfucking sport, dog. If you go
That is
practice
not-
and
nah.
train, you can't make up your definition to sport, and I can't have my definition to sport.
Bro, I could practice sleeping if I wanted to.
Well, sleeping is a sport too. You got to get
Wait.
8 to 9 hours of sleep.
We got to get Wayne some food. I see what's happening here.
Nah, don't blame this on the food. Don't blame this on the food. Don't blame this on the food. Is playing Monopoly a sport? Nah, that's playing a game.
That's a game, right? That's a game. I wish we could put a poll in the. I don't have you.
What do you want me to put for the poll,
I
Mike?
finally learned how to do polls on YouTube, and I lost my damn YouTube page.
What's the
I
poll?
want to know if does defense make it a sport? Yes or no? I want to see if I convinced anybody.
But see, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that it doesn't have to be a person on person defense. That's what I'm saying.
So how would a gymnast lower the other score of another gymnast in that same competition against them?
By outperforming them.
No, I said how would they lower that person's score?
They can't. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't, but that doesn't mean it's not a sport. Just because it doesn't lower the score.
Wow. I think gymnasts are the greatest athletes on the entire planet.
I second that.
I will look every single one of them in the eye and be like, y'all don't play a sport. Y'all compete against each other.
Okay. So we got this Pro Bowl bull crap coming up. That's not a sport. It's competition, right?
Well, the competition. Yes. So the game is supposed to be a game, but then everything else is a competition. The high stakes competition. That's when you start with one ball in your hand. You got to catch all the punch from the jug machine, right? Like that's a competition. See how many you can get. High stakes. Then they have the dodgeball. Okay, Wayne, is dodgeball a sport or is it a competition?
According to you, it's a competition, but
It's
I think it's a sport.
It's a sport because you can stop your opponent.
Yeah,
They could throw a ball right at your face, but you could catch it.
Okay.
And then that's defense. They said hating is that. Yo, I can't stand. See, they trying to be funny. I love it.
They're not trying to be funny. They trying to understand your freaking thought process. But y'all got to stop. I quit 2 years ago. Y'all have to just give it up and just do one of these. Okay, just do one of these.
Bro, they got something called kick-tat-toe.
What? You say kick-cat-toe?
Kick-tack-toe.
Oh, kick-tack-toe?
Yes.
You know what? Is kickball? Speaking of kick, is kickball and
Yes.
is that one of the? They should put that in one of the events, but they don't want anybody.
I would watch dodgeball. I would watch kickball.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bring those and you know what? This is what the NFL should do. Let's talk about on the show how they can make the Pro Bowl better.
Ooh.
Because the way it is trash. And I tell you what, I'm all for the flag football game. But if you're gonna have players and you're gonna have fun, let's mix it up a little bit. They should do why not have a recreational basketball game? Why not intertwine? I don't know if they can do that, but why not do that? Why not have like a softball game on one day? Like remember MTV had Rock and Jock softball?
Yes, bro.
That was official. You had celebrities, musicians, and athletes. See, Jason trying to get people to tear they groin muscles.
Arms. That's why they're not going to do the arm length no more. The arm distance thing.
Oh, they took that out. I didn't know they took that out.
I haven't seen it. Maybe I'm wrong. I've seen them do the thing.
Kickball would be dope. I don't know about volleyball. I feel like somebody get hurt in volleyball. Like, because I don't want the players to jump up and down.
Right.
But if it's on a beach in Miami, now we talking because it's a little less wear and tear on the ACLs and the joints.
Right. So those are all. Oh, and the last one is the snap. Now this one I do appreciate.
Which one?
Not saying it's going to be entertaining, but snapshots.
What's that?
It's a long snapper competition. Only because long snappers make the Pro Bowl and they don't get much shine because there's no punting in the Pro Bowl. Like, why are they even there? You know what I'm saying? So this is something that at least we get to see Tabor Pepper go out there and do something. You know what I mean? Like, at least you get to see these guys take part in the Wayne don't care. He said, man.
We won't even see Tabor Pepper out there doing anything. None of the 49er players would be participating in any of these Pro Bowl events.
Oh, I like that. Let's show them who not going to be there, baby. Huh? Look at what you cannot look forward to, baby. Huh?
Wait, didn't we have the most Pro Bowl selections this season?
I hope so. So I looked at the ones that made it and the list that didn't, and I don't know which list is longer.
The ones that didn't make it is longer.
Really?
Yeah,
no, I mean the alternative.
That's what I'm saying. The alternatives. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I think there was 20 alternatives and like 12 that made it.
Nick Bosa.
Right? Okay, you go through it.
Hargrave, Kyle Juszczyk,
this chat
George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey,
The chat. Keep going.
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy made the Pro Bowl. Travarius Ward, Fred Warner, and Trent Williams.
Right. So
that's 9.
So it was 12, and it ended up equaling 22. I knew it was something. So it's 12 alternatives.
And the alternatives are Brandon Ayuk, Eric Armstead, Aaron Banks, Jake Brindle, or Brindell, Oren Burks.
It's Brindle.
Dre Greenlaw, Diamador Lenore, Colton McKivitz, Tabor Pepper, and Debo Samuel.
So it's 20. I thought there was it's 19.
That's what I got. And this is per the 49ers website.
I thought you put up 10 on the first one and 10 on the second one.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I got 9 on the first one and 10 on the second one.
So 19. I don't know why I thought the number was 22.
This year? Wait a minute. Am I on the wrong year? Oh, no, because I said Hargrave. That is this year. I said Hargrave.
I thought it was 22. I feel like we missing some names.
It's a whole team of players y'all ain't going to see because the Niners won't be there representing the NFC.
Super Bowl, baby. Super freaking Bowl. The Niners. Bang. Bang. Look.
Trying to keep the tone down?
Who's trying to keep the tone down?
Is that what that was? Like, is this you trying to keep the tone down because you in the room?
Nah, I thought I don't know if I'm, you told me when I get loud, I'd be like peaking or whatever. So I don't know. I gotta get my
what event would you like to see added to the Pro Bowl? Or so I think punting distance would be dope.
Oh, so you want the events to be football related?
No, I mean I was with you said softball. I would like to see a softball game.
I think it would be cool to do like a softball game, or the kickball game, but with the families.
You want strangers out there playing?
Families, like kids, wives.
Nah, I'm not watching that on TV.
That would be fun.
It would be a blast, and everybody there would have a great time. But I'm not.
So the players and their families, you wouldn't watch kickball.
Mm-mm.
I would. I think that would be fun.
Have you ever played kickball with kids before? Like as an adult?
Yeah. Sure enough. And you could throw them out too. You could hit them with the ball like it's dodgeball.
Not if they got aunties like my aunts, because my aunt gonna come looking for you if you throw a ball at her.
Your aunt to get hit with the ball too. But look, what I'm saying is, I just think it would be. I think including like a family oriented thing, I think would be something cool. But they just need to have. I don't know if they're gonna have fun. But some of these events just don't make it. I don't
get the golf thing. Like that's weird to me.
Like, what does that teach? What is that? You talked about accuracy, but like what?
I don't know. It has nothing to do with football.
Now, when a quarterback gets injured, they do throw the golf ball and the tennis ball until they work their way back up to the football. Brock Purdy had to do that.
He threw towels.
Towels too.
So you want a towel competition in this?
Nah. If it was females and then reptiles,
All right. What's the closest restaurant to where you staying?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I got here pitch black and I ain't been out yet other than to the football field.
Other than to the field, there's a lot of people out there you knew.
Oh, well, I ran it to Steph, so Steph is here.
Shout out to Steph.
So y'all gotta understand, like when I go places, like, oh, did he just say ultimate frisbee? That's it. That's it. Let me tell you how hard ultimate frisbee is. First, you gotta know how to throw a frisbee
Accurately.
Yo, it's not easy, bro. Because once you give it up, you gotta learn all over again. It ain't like riding the bike. You got ultimate frisbees though, and it's football. It's football with a frisbee. It's football.
Yes,
that
exactly
that has to be added.
Right.
Ultimate frisbee has to be added.
Yes, it should.
We could wipe out every other thing. There should be a day of ultimate frisbee. There should be and then the last on the Sunday, flag football.
You asked about a basketball game, or someone did. Right?
I thought that would be cool, right? Either basketball or softball.
I would like to see a 3-point competition for football players. Maybe not a physical game because they too big and too much beef running around and jumping and blocking. I don't want to see nobody get hurt like that. But a 3-point competition or a free throw, like consecutive free throws. You get 5 players from each team, and they shoot free throws until they miss. Like, just to see what the record's going to be. Oh, my God, he made 20 today. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just something like a shooting competition of some sort. I would watch that. I don't think I would want to see a game, but I would like to see a shooting competition. A bowling competition. Some of the guys out there actually bowl a lot. Like, teams go out bowling. Imagine you watching this competition and you see Trent Williams bowl at 300.
Yeah, watching bowling is boring. Is boring.
Are you serious?
Playing bowling is fun. Watching it is terrible.
I like watching darts, bowling,
and pool. You probably like pool too. Like at the,
it depends on if she's playing or not.
So you can. Okay.
I didn't say nothing. Like it depends on who's playing. You want to know what restaurant closest to me?
What restaurant is closest to you?
All right, so we're gonna petition the NFL. We want to see ultimate frisbee.
No, Mike. Can we draft up the letter?
Yeah.
Put the name of our show.
We'll get a petition so that our viewers can sign it.
Let's start the petition. Already. Yeah. Like how Miss Debbie knows probably how to do all that.
Yeah. Yep.
And then let's get the petition going. And we want to add more sport related events that don't require a lot of skill because Mike's definition wants to see defense versus offense.
Everything we're talking about, except for ultimate frisbee.
Now that's defense. You need defense.
Yes, I said except ultimate frisbee and dodgeball are just competitions. Everything else.
Yeah. So it's
softball is a sport also.
So let's dead the competition stuff because, like you said, it's individual. Don't really do nothing. Let's get some competitive game time action going.
Let's let these dudes compete with each other.
If you're gonna get rid of the football game, then now I'm down for adding volleyball. I'm down for adding basketball. I'm down for adding like those type of sports that's still gonna keep the competition that's way less physical than players putting on pads going out there and hitting.
Yeah. Remember back in the day where the Pro Bowl used to be? It was after the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Do you think they should bring that back? Because then we got 22 people. 19 people we watching.
Yeah, because that was cool because then the players can decide if they still wanted to participate in it after or not. Like here's why I like that idea. I bust my ass tail off to get selected to the pro. I just should have said it right. To get to the to get selected to the Pro Bowl, right? Like I worked, right? And I'm also bust my behind tail off to get to the Super Bowl. That's that, but I shouldn't be penalized. Not penalized, but I shouldn't have to make a decision to not play one so I could play in the other. Now, once I finish the season, depending on how I feel, I should be able to make the decision if I choose to want to play or not. And then you let the alternates go or alternate, you know what I'm saying, rock out. But I don't like it that it's a week earlier. I don't know when that happened. I don't know if that was 9/11 isk, because that's the football changed 9/11. Like it started later, like everything.
I do have another question for you. I know we got to go over to 30 minutes, but I'm having fun.
I'm having fun too. I want to have more fun.
Damn, it was right there and it's gone. oh. So you know how like the Niners and Chiefs players aren't allowed to participate? Are they allowed to? Oh, wait, what?
I just be finding them. Don't respond.
All right.
Your job
are they allowed to go to the events, or are they busy practicing?
To the Pro Bowl events? I don't think they can do. They can't partake in any of it.
They can't participate, but are they allowed to go?
I don't even think they can partake in the events because they're going to be.
No, I know they can't participate. I'm saying, can they like physically go to
Orlando,
Florida, and watch and cheer on their friends?
I mean, I think so.
It's interesting. That's very. I don't know. I'm now because I stopped watching so much of the Pro Bowl stuff. Like it just wasn't like.
Why is that interesting?
Because like I would like to know if Debo and Ayuk and them are gonna go and like just be cheering people on, even though they can't do anything.
I'm sure they will.
That's
because they have. It all depends on like how Kyle Shanahan got them practicing, though, right?
You said we start practice on Thursday, so no. It's going to be based off the practice schedule. So that's what I said.
It depends on if Kyle Shanahan frees them up. Just because they start practice on Thursday don't mean they got to practice on Friday or they got to practice on Sunday or Saturday.
No, but Thursday is when it starts.
Right. They don't have to go Thursday to the event, but they can fly down there on the weekend.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to go to the actual Pro Bowl game because there's not going to be practice.
Well, the game is not till Sunday.
Right, so I'm saying there's not going to be practice on Sunday, so they can go to that.
Yeah, so just because they start practicing don't mean they still can't attend an event. I personally don't want them at the event. I want them focused on the Super Bowl, like learn how to catch the ball, learn how to play defense, learn how to stop the run. Like they
block the play don't involve you.
Man, here you go.
You mad? I dare you.
Cause you always gotta throw shade at somebody like a Debo Samuel, same motherfucker that went out there. You know what, Mike?
He said it himself.
I know what he said, but you ain't gotta throw. You was throwing out a stray though. That's a stray, bro. Why you throwing strays out, dog?
Maybe we should have an archery court.
Now we speaking my language, but that takes skill too, though. That's
right.
Yeah. Nah,
it'd be funny to laugh at the people who can't like. Get it.
See, the skill competitions don't they mean what? It don't mean nothing. You could be the most skilled player out there and never make it to a Super Bowl. At the end of the day, like I don't really care about the players' skills. I want to see how they compete against. All right, for example, right? Let's break it down to football. I'm here at the Pro Bowl, right? What do I like most? Mike, can you tell me my favorite 2 drills? I got 2 drills. Can you guess them?
In football.
Especially here at this competition. Can you guess what my favorite 2 drills are?
I would say suicide drill.
Hell no. I know that's endurance, but I know football.
I like the one-on-one, the lineman versus.
Okay, so that's my one-on-ones. It doesn't matter what the position is. It's the drill.
Wide receiver and corner. Those are my 2.
It doesn't matter the position. It's just one-on-ones. I want to see how many reps can I beat you in one-on-one. And then my next drill is the 11 on 11s, right? Now everybody out there, you got movable pieces, you got pieces, and now how can you work together as a team? What the hell that got to do with the Pro Bowl? I already know that they all dope because they made it. The bing, right. So we know. Drop down to get your eagle on, girl. Hey, drop down, I saw tip drill, and then it immediately took me to the other song. My bad.
Remember that? Nope, not gonna say it.
BET Uncut. Got BET fired.
All right, man. Listen, this has been fun. We gonna have What's the matter?
Nothing.
Who did it?
Nothing.
All right. This has been fun. What you gonna eat, man? What you gonna get?
I don't know, man.
What's Alabama known for? Like, you go to New Orleans and they like jambalaya or gumbo.
I mean,
like
they
that.
known for they barbecue, they smoke barbecue. There's a place that I went to last year with Johnny Dell. It's different. It's a different barbecue, but I gotta call them up so I could get the name of that place because they had them. They had this rib candy. Oh my god, so good.
I'm sorry, they had what?
It's rib. It's rib candy. It's like going. You ever had like? It's like sweet. What's so funny?
Yo, see, Oscar.
Dang, I'm trying to break down the rib candy. He just busts out laughing. Pause.
Oscar.
What did I say that was racist?
No, not you. I said, what do they have down there? Like, what's?
Oh. Well, Mike, I guess the WayneBreezie channel gonna be banned too for a little while like that. We're gonna be streaming all on Patreon. Y'all better sign up while it's hot.
Oh my God. Nah. Oh, Jesus. All right. There was something else that we needed to announce. We were supposed to announce something else on the show too.
That the 49ers are gonna be wearing all whites. Not all whites, but they're white away uniforms. But I do dig it. I like the way the Super Bowl patch look on the whites than they look on the reds. I ain't even gonna stunt. They clean.
Because you know what it is?
No.
That red and purple kind of like don't.
It don't.
On top of the red,
doesn't.
It's not the same.
It doesn't.
You see that joint on the white, bro?
Ain't nobody dope as me. I dress so fresh, so clean. Yo, they look clean. That's clean.
That's like clean. If we change our background to white right now, it's just gonna make it pop. Do I have a white background? Let me see. Where's my background at?
Snap, crackle, and pop, pop, pop.
I don't have a white background. That's terrible. Dang, I wish I had a white back. That's the lightest one I got. I'm sorry. But yeah, that logo go hard on the white paws. All right, man. Wayne, I'm gonna let you go, man. I ain't gonna keep you much longer because
listen, man. It's all good, man. I actually, so I'm gonna be doing some homework because tomorrow's media day. So tomorrow I'm gonna get to talk to these players and in front of the cameras and stuff. You got a question?
For you, for media day, like
okay,
like you might ask what?
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious to know how many of these players spoke like with the 49ers, obviously.
Right.
And that'll probably be one of my questions, but I'm sure none of them had like formal meetings. That'll be in a couple of weeks
later. Yeah. This is their week to go out and put out some good film and practice and all that and take the coaching well. If you had to tell me 3 positions you think the Niners need to address the most in the draft, what would they be?
It's the trenches and it's the cornerbacks. I still feel those are the areas that they need to attack. There's some good edge rushers in this in the Senior Bowl. It's gonna be some great ones in the draft. There's good corners. It's gonna be some great corners. The greatest thing about this upcoming draft, and I can't wait to do that because I plan to be in Indianapolis covering the draft. Covering the combine and then the draft in Detroit. Is there are we have first round pick. I don't think we haven't had a first round pick in so long. I'm even talking about
it's kind of a first round pick, right?
What? Who? What? What?
32? I mean, is it really a first round pick?
It's what you can do with it. You can manipulate it. You can freak it to 2 2s and a 3. Come on, broski. Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
And I see what you just did because you my mother. You thought you slipped it through the crack. Nah, bro. Pick 32. Mike just announced that the 49ers are the Super Bowl champions with pick 32. You thought I missed that.
Yeah, baby. King Fight Fate, man. It's the one. It's the one. But no, I was just wondering if there was any seniors that you saw as viable prospects for the Niners
Yes.
that you might actually ask direct questions to. So, if
Yeah.
you're saying the trenches are the top need, and then corners, you're probably gonna find one of those guys that'll be around towards the end of
The first
the
round.
draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I would say that today I focused on the offensive lineman more than I did the defensive lineman. So I'll
rightfully
try to
so.
get, yeah. And so, dude from Oregon, center, guard, kind kind of giving me that Cody Malk vibe from last year, but the dude is powerful. And I
Hmm.
always wanted the 40. I mean, look, I'm out, no slight to Drake, but it's time to upgrade. It's time to get better players, better positions. I'll be looking at the tackles and stuff, see who stands out. But there's some players. The kid from Michigan too, Trevor Keegan, another standout center. Like they had some good. I mean, they were getting guys into the ground. That's what I like to see, dog. Like, and not get pushed back on them drills. That's what I like to see, dog. And so there's some dogs out there. So I focused mainly on in the trenches today. That's what I was doing.
Okay. All right, man. Listen, I don't have anything else for you, bro. I wish you a good time out there. I hope you were safe. Like you guys saw going across the bottom of the screen, the NFL announced the 49ers are going to be wearing their red, and the Chiefs should be wearing their. I'm sorry, the 49ers be wearing white. The Chiefs be wearing the red uniforms. We went over the Pro Bowl do's and don'ts and some of our favorite times of the Pro. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. We didn't talk about the favorites, but it's okay.
Well, we can talk
Sorry.
about it. What do we need to talk about?
You remember the long throw competition that included Jim Harbaugh in it?
Yes.
Did he actually win that?
I don't know if he won the long throw or the precision, but it was one of them. It was one of them. He was just on point.
I was going through looking at some of the old, like, you know, seeing like the greats all out there on the field at the same time competing was crazy. So I was wondering, like, when we watched those old ones with Elway and Young and all them, right? Like participating, is that when the Pro Bowl was after the Super Bowl? So Super Bowl players were allowed to compete still?
Yes.
Oh, now it makes so much more sense.
Yeah. So that's why I keep saying it would be so good to get back to that because now the players can make the decision. Yeah, man, I won the Super Bowl. I'm good. I don't need to play in another game. But
Right.
now it's like I can't play in this game that I earned to play. It's like we stripping them away. When the NFL's not taking it away from them, but they can't play in the Pro Bowl and then play in the Super Bowl.
And don't you get paid for your team winning the Pro Bowl game? Isn't there like
I think you still get paid. There's got to be something in the NFLPA collective bargaining agreement about that. Like I made it to the Pro Bowl, but I also made it to the Super Bowl. So give me my money, but the alternate could get a cut too. They might not get the full cut, but maybe they split the cut with the alternate.
oh, you know what you do? You split the difference between whatever your
Pro
your
Bowl and Super
pay
Bowl.
is,
Mm-hmm.
and then the alternate can go ahead and get the
Yeah. Because
schmuck.
Brock Purdy was the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Well, I guess they're gonna lose that game.
Well, when is the last time the NFC won a Pro Bowl, dog?
Oh, they might have won last year. I don't even know who. I didn't know it was NFC versus AFC anymore. I thought it was still doing picks. Aren't they like just picking teams? Wasn't it Deion Sanders versus Jerry Rice or something like that?
Oh, it was
Manning
Emmitt
versus
Smith.
Manning.
Yeah, I remember that. That's right. That's
I don't even know if
that's corny, bro.
It is
Like
it is.
that work in basketball, but that doesn't work in football.
It don't even really work well.
Because you had Team LeBron and then you had Team whoever else, but you still had East versus West, right?
Well, I don't think it was. I thought it was that team versus that team.
Oh, the NFC won last year? I don't even remember what it was. So is flag football?
Did they change it back? We don't even know. Yo, we terrible.
No, we're not terrible. We just going off of what we know.
All right. So 2023 Pro Bowl results are as follows. Okay. It says the NFC overcomes the 6-point deficit to the AFC.
But isn't it a collective? Isn't it a collective of points throughout all the events?
No, I think that determines who gets like the ball first or something.
Okay.
Because it says first half and second half.
No,
No.
but I was talking about like how
No,
you get points. Like if the AFC wins the dodgeball competition, they get the points.
you're right.
If the
Yeah.
like I don't know.
No, you're right. Because it says opening score 21-15. What the 21-15. And then it says half one 13 points and then half two 7 points. And the NFC ended up winning. So they started the game with 15 points. So
right,
it is
because they had got points.
Yeah, they got points from the other competition joints.
I tell you what, Sunday, probably the only event that I'm gonna watch because it's flag football.
Oh no, I'm watching Thursday.
And maybe Thursday.
I'm watching Thursday. Thursday had the whatchamacallit in there. The
Well, we want to know from everybody what's their favorite current Pro Bowl event. What's their favorite current Pro Bowl event? What's your favorite? Huh?
Did you create the poll too? While they typing that in there?
I absolutely didn't, because I didn't know what the hell you was trying to ask. Because it was too deep. The question can't be too deep.
Did we read this?
No, because you missed it. Fernando ain't lying. Them joints is fresh and so clean. That's right. College Senior Bowl is this Saturday. All right, we got dodgeball. Peachy says dodgeball. Red Jet says dodgeball. Everything is dodge. Do they have tug of war? See, that was. Is tug of war skilled, or is it just brute strength, or is there strategy to it?
Oh no, there's definitely strategy.
I agree. There's definitely strategy. I watch Squid Games. I
watch Squid Games. Oh my god.
I'm trying to. I think I definitely love dodgeball. If you could dodge a wrench, yo, that had to be one of the funniest movies ever, bro. It needs a watch right now. That needs that. And you ever seen Pineapple Express?
Yes. That's the one where they were having a baby together, right? And he was a smoker.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. My wife is saying no.
But they were smoking.
The seller. He was a dealer. Oh, I was talking about Knocked Up.
Knocked Up. You put them together because I feel like they're the same actors. Well, the dude is.
Okay. All right.
Knocked Up was funny too. They need to make those kind of movies again. That was a wave.
I was just trying to find
what's under basket weaving?
What's what?
Under basket weaving.
Yo, are y'all serious?
What's the event where the wide receivers like, oh, that might be fun. They kind of make those spectacular catches on them bouncy houses.
Oh, that's the spectacular catch competition.
That's kind of dope. But they're not creative. Like that's like the slam dunk contest.
Yes, but for catches.
Yo, Tristan asked me about CMC's brother. Yo, that dude is fast. He clocked one of the fastest speeds today at the Pro Bowl. Like, 22 something, 20 miles per hour or something like that. I'll get the stat, but it was fast. Golly. I'm on a whole nother level right now.
You think that they're gonna be any good?
Yeah, I mean, he's a McCaffrey, man. Something about them pedigree players that kind of pan out.
Did you think Max McCaffrey was good?
Nah, but not that. It's just something about the pedigree. Like, what's that one player? And they all play well in the NFL. And I think they were all linemen too. I know one played for the Houston Oilers, if I'm not mistaken. Damn it. Where is that last name? I can't think of it. But Matthews. The Matthews. All the Matthews play good.
Okay.
Bro, Bruce Matthews was the outside linebacker. See? Talib, we here, bro.
Matthews, yeah.
We here, but I knew what you meant by Watts, but there's only 2 Watts, right?
Well, yeah. I can only there's
the Matthews go.
No, there's 3 Watts.
There was a Daddy Watts?
No, the brothers were on the Steelers, and then there was JJ.
And what's the other Watt?
It's another dude, but he's a little bit like they just signed him.
Oh, yeah. There's another Watt. That's right. There's the fullback. Right.
Yeah, so it's
Right.
three Watts.
But the Matthews, bro, that lineage, like the Bosa's, like it's
Ronnie Lott and Ryan Nisi.
Huh?
Ryan Nisi.
Huh?
The NECE. How would you pronounce it? Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about. We were talking about Watts and Matthews and Bosa's. Like
right?
Yeah, but who you talking about now?
His son.
Whose son?
Ronnie Lott. All right.
Oh, Ronnie Lott's son. How was I supposed to know you were talking about Ronnie Lott's son? How did we get to Ronnie Lott's son?
It's a different last name, but it's his son.
It don't count. Gotta be the same last name.
Oh, well. All right. I didn't know that, man.
I'll be making up shit as we go along. But no, the Matthews, not every lineage player pans out.
Jesus.
I would say the best McCaffrey is Christian. But his brother looked pretty dang. His brother is quick, fast, got some hands.
And he's playing receiver.
Yes.
We'll see what happens, man. I do respect the work ethic when it comes to pedigree. That don't mean that they always gonna be good, but the work ethic is usually there. I mean, the Bosa brothers, we all know that. Like that's just what's going. It's gonna be a thing. But the McCaffreys, they're gonna have 3 or 4 of them in there. The Mannings tried. They got a little Manning coming up, don't they?
They do. They do got another Manning, right? And he played quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yep. So we'll see. I don't know if he any.
But the Matthews, man, they all made names for themselves.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter. They was pretty tough. That was a tough pedigree right there. We should do a 49ers lineage. Nah, that'd be kind of.
I think if you had to say who the best ones were, though, like I think the Watts dominate the most.
Okay.
Like the Bosas could have been there, but
they can't stay healthy.
Yeah, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Speaking of, we talk about lineage. Brendan Rice look good. Like explosive, yeah. From USC, Jerry Rice's son.
Yeah.
Listen, I know I shouldn't be looking at wide receivers, but I can't help it. And I gotta show some love to my guy Roman Wilson, that looked good as well from Michigan. It's crazy.
You should be looking at him because we got to do the episode about rights.
Are you worried about Jawan Jennings?
Yes.
How did I know this was that? How did I know that this conversation was about to happen?
Oh no. We don't have to do it right now though. I gotta go because my kid's getting on my nerves.
I gotta go because my kid's getting on my nerves too. All right, man. It's been real.
All right, brother. Listen, man. They said Marvin Harrison Jr.
He's not here though, but yeah, he's gonna be a stud.
Frank Gore's son. He's not a senior.
They have the juniors here this year. Some juniors were selected to the Senior Bowl. We asked Jim Nagy, he was like, hey, you ever thought about changing the name? Absolutely not.
Just call it the bowl. Like what are you supposed to call it?
He said this will always be the Senior Bowl. Shout out to Jim.
I like that. Yeah. I like that, man. Shout out.
It was quick, quick, absolutely not. Next question.
You know who used to be heavily involved in it? Rest in peace. I think he passed last year. My man from the Cowboys, the old guy, really old. He used to talk real. He was on Sirius XM. God, he would always talk about. Oh my God, he was a Cowboys VP.
I know who you talking about, but I can't think of who you talking about. But I know who you talking about.
Gil Brandt.
Yeah.
He had a lot to do with either the Senior Bowl or I'm pretty sure it was the Senior Bowl or the Combine.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to Gil Brandt. All right, that's it. We're gonna get out of here, man. Y'all, we had a lot of fun. And Wayne, by the way, thank you for switching the cameras. I don't know when you did it because
I was just Mike all day, the whole show. I could tell when they just start watching the show too, because the comments that come into the comment section. So let's get out of here.
Someone said, all right. No team is safe when the Niners are on the prowl. I'm Mike, and that's Wayne
Breezie.
This is No Harm, No Foul. Peace.